So Bohr effect finish. So now I will proceed to breathing mechanism. Okay, no question. Okay. So I think breathing mechanism, I think this one inspiration versus expiation, I think all of you are very familiar lah. Because I think this one in SPM, you already learned it. What are the situation when you inspirate? You situation when you expirate. Macam mana awak nafas kan? Awak nafas ada yang masuk air, masuk udara dekat dalam dan juga keluarkan udara kan. So masukkan udara what is your lung effect? What does your lung make? So you know that in inspiration, your rib cage will move up and out, right? And then your muscle external, your external intercostal muscle will contract, right? Contract, and then the internal will relax. Internal will relax, and then your diaphragm will contract also, will contract and move down, and then your thoracic cavity will be increasing, and then your muscle of the diaphragm will be contract, then muscle become flatten and move downward, and then your air will become form, awak akan dapatkan udara lah. So ini inspiration lah. So expiration is that your rib cage is pull down, ini pull up, awak akan macam ni kan, awak macam ada macam ada dia ada macam up sikit lah. Tapi when you breathe, when you expiration, during expiration, your rib cage is pull down, macam relax lah. Okay. And then your diaphragm will be relax and move up, and then your thoracic cavity will be decreasing, and then your internal intercostal muscle will be contract, while the external intercostal muscle is relaxed. And also the pressure in the lung is increasing, and then the air is pushed out. Release out your air lah. Macam keluarkan udara dekat paru-paru semua lah. So this is the breathing mechanism, the basic breathing mechanism that you already learned in SPM lah. Inspiration versus expiration. Okay, so now in STPM, we will not learn about this only. We will learn about the breathing control. Meaning that we know that breathing is involuntary action. Bila masa awak akan breathe kan, awak akan nafas, even you tidur ke, semua akan nafas punya, semua akan nafas punya. You know nafas that orang itu mati kan. You know that is an involuntary action. But sometimes we know that in certain situations, especially when you are doing the exercise, you will find that awak akan nafas banyak kali compared to awak dekat behat ni. Macam sekarang saya nafas normal je lah. Nafas normal je. Awak macam awak pun nafas normal je. It's normal one. But when you are doing exercise or you are very panic or in highly stress or nervous, when you are very nervous, you will find that your pernafasan awak sangat tinggi punya. Your breathing rate is very high. Like your normal person, the breathing rate in normal person is about 70 per minute, like that lah. But when you are in the certain exercise, you will find that your breathing rate can up to 100. So why is like that? Because we have the receptor that control the breathing, our breathing rate. Memang kenafasan kami akan dikontrol oleh satu receptor. It is controlled by the receptor. So actually there are two main control. So the main control, the main computer system, we can say is the main computing system lah. Dia akan detect punya. Dia akan receptor. So the main control is what you call as receptor lah. Receptor ni dia macam CPU. Not CPU, monitoring. Dia akan check punya. Dia akan pergi. Dia macam polis lah. Dia macam polis, dia akan check punya. Sama ada dia nak nafas banyak kali atau stop cukup lah. Macam rehat cukup lah. Dia sama ada dia nak increase your breathing rate or maintain your breathing rate. Dia tak akan decrease punya, tak akan increase punya. Kalau decrease, memang orang tu dia ada something problem at there lah. Something problem at there normally is obese or you have the cardiovascular disease or hypertonic chronic disease lah. But in normal situation, your receptor either is detected, either dia nak send information kepada kamu bahawa increasing your breathing rate or maintain your breathing rate only. Okay, so this receptor dia akan monitor punya. Okay, when it monitor, dia detect something, dia akan send information will send the transmission to the respiratory center. Respiratory central. Respiratory central is the point that it control the our respiration style. Either it want to inspiration or expiration. So this one that you learn now lah. Either dia nak focus on inspiration or dia nak focus on inspiration or dia nak balance. Balance. So this is what we call as respiratory central, and then finally is the respiratory muscle which our effector. So inilah effect dia. Either dia nak ini banyak ke atau ini banyak ke, up to them lah. So ini adalah semua effector dia lah. So kami akan belajar macam mana control. So there are two type of receptor that we want to learn is. First type is what we call as mechanoreceptor, or another name in your book, I think Oxford or Sasbadi, they're using stress receptor, STREDCH, ini punya stretch receptor. Okay, both are acceptable. Either you want to use mechano or stretch, both are acceptable. Okay, another one is what we call as chemoreceptor. Okay, so we will more focus on chemoreceptor lah, but it is not say that mechano is not important. It is also important. Okay. So normally mechanoreceptor, the location of this receptor is located in the bronchial tree. That help to the main function is to help the expansion in the lung. Dia dekat lung punya, dekat sini punya. Dia dekat sini punya. The stress receptor or mechanoreceptor, they are located at here, bronchial tree one. Okay. So normally it respond to extensive stretching up of the lung during large inspiration, and then it will send the impulse to expiratory central. Okay, so when it is stimulated, ini receptor ni, kalau dia stimulate, bila dia akan stimulate, when the lung is stretching up very fast, very extreme, meaning that during inspiration state, you know that all this will happen, right? But when it is happen very in high what you call it as extensive manner, meaning that when big cage is pushed upward, maybe they are push in normal situation, they are push macam ni je, push like like this lah, dia push dekat sini je. Tapi in the extensive situation, dia akan push dekat sini, very far away from the normal part. So when it is stimulated, when it is have the situation like this, when it is stimulated, dia akan stop ni, kerana dia nak protect the lung, because our lung expansion cannot too large one. If too large, when your lung is stretching too large, too excessive, banyak kali memang your lung will be destroyed. Your lung lifespan will be decreased lah. Akan menguangkan lifespan dia lah. So ini akan protect dia. So when the stretching is very occur rapidly, dia akan stimulate, dia akan send the impulse to the expiratory central. So that it will result in inhibition. So dia akan stop inspiratory central lah. So inilah respiratory central. So respiratory central, I already said there are two types. Either is inspiratory central or expiratory central. So inspiratory central, when E is stimulated, dia akan pergi inspiration. Expiratory central, when E is stimulated, dia memang akan pergi ke expiration. So ini mechanism receptor when E is stimulated, dia akan activate the expiratory central. So when it is expiratory central, dia akan minimize the inspiration rate. So it could prevent the lung overstretching when the ventilatory demand is high. So during heavy exercise, although during the heavy exercise, you need to increase your ventilation rate. Awak kena breathe banyak kali, tapi breathe tak boleh terlalu banyak. Kalau terlalu banyak, memang lung awak tak boleh tahan punya. When your lung tak boleh tahan, memang orang itu akan mati cepat-cepatnya. So you see the people, normally the people in the gym room, you see that the person suddenly pengsan, then suddenly mati punya. They do the very heavy exercise. They take a gym and then bear barang yang berat-berat itu, wah macam hebat kan. Tapi if you are not very carefully in your body, it will destroy your lung one. When your this receptor is already destroyed, if your lung destroyed, meaning that your when you do this heavy exercise, your lung will have the higher probability to be burst one. Dia akan pecah. And then once it pecah, memang tak ada gases actually occur, and then the people will die in very few seconds one. Dia macam heart attack one. You know that heart attack is very want to let people die is very easy right? Normally just few minutes. Same as the lung, because lung also the gases actually also very essential, very important of the survival to us. You know oxygen gas memang kami akan mati. So this one is very protective. It is a protective receptor lah. That protect the lung one. So you need to know lah. Okay. So another receptor is chemoreceptor. So you see this chemo, meaning dia akan terlibat dengan chemical substance. It is the receptor that monitor the chemical substance one. And then there are two types of chemoreceptor, peripheral and central. Okay, so these two types of chemoreceptor, the location are different. So peripheral chemoreceptor is located at the carotid and aortic body, meaning it is located at the heart punya. Dia dekat jantung punya. Dia dekat part untuk jantung punya, near the heart one. And the central chemoreceptor is located in the medulla oblongata. So at here lah, inilah. At here, medulla oblongata. So the receptor that the central is at the medulla oblongata, and then the peripheral is located near the heart, we call as carotid and aortic bodies. So normally the function is to detect the change of pH, but the change of pH detection is different. Peripheral is detected the blood. Dia detect blood punya. Kerana dia dekat heart, dia near the heart, so dia akan detect the blood pH. And then the central, dia bukan blood, it will detect the cerebrospinal fluid. Ini dia adalah liquid dekat otak kami. Ini dekat otak kami. Otak kami ada satu liquid kami we call as cerebrospinal fluid. Cerebrospinal fluid ini liquid dia. Dia akan detect the pH change in this liquid. So kena alert lah. So totally better. Although the function is same, detect the change of pH, but the detection destination is different. Peripheral is detect the blood, and then the central one is detect the cerebrospinal fluid. And then the location are totally different also. Peripheral is located at the carotid and aortic body, and then the central is located in the medulla oblongata. Okay. Another one is about respiratory central. I already explained it. So inspiratory central, there are two types: inspiratory central and expiratory central. Yeah, and then the function is very simple. Inspiratory central, when it is stimulated, it will increase the rate of inspiration, and expiratory central, when it is stimulated, and it will increase the rate of expiration. And then the location normally is at the modular oblongata. Also, both are the modular oblongata. Just they are located side by side only lah. Okay. Okay, so I think this one I just repeat. So